Hey, welcome. All my right thinkers, thanks for tuning in to check out your boy. P-Farm, thinking right out here in my lab. This, that ain't already what, little 6 something. So, out here doing my thing for you. I got a nice little lesson. This is going to be some of the things that help me reach self mastery. So, I'm going to bring it to you. And the title is going to be Reaching Self Mastery is a Lifelong Journey. Trust me. Okay, self mastery is a lifelong journey. Trust me. I've been on it. And every teacher that I studied under, they taught until they died. Okay, let's go. Rightisms, 25 rules to live by. Storytelling, story with a message. There's always a message in my stories for life. I give life lessons. You tune in to receive it. I appreciate you. We got a good thing going. Let's do what we do. Right thinking mission, and I'm on it, is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. Right thinking way of life through mental and spiritual discipline. Practice daily will help and guide you to obtain your goal of reaching spiritual life, aka know thyself. My mission is that all right thinkers know thyself. If you're a right thinker, your goal is to know thyself. See where we're going with this? Let's get that together. So I asked the question: do you know you? You will when I'm through. That's what I do for you. It's rhetorical, but if you don't have to answer for yourself, tune in. I got you. A person who knows not and knows not that they know not is foolish. Disregard them. A person who knows not and knows that they know not is simple. But you can teach them. That's why I do what I do for you. I appreciate you too. Stay tuned. I got more for you. A person who knows not and believe and think that they know is dangerous, avoid them. I do. A person who knows and knows not that they know is spiritually asleep. I can awaken them. I'm the spiritual alarm clock here to wake you up with knowledge of self. That's what I do for you. A person who knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons reside in you. Right thinkers know thyself and to my eye be true. All right. Pre-Funk's philosophy says self-mastery is a lifelong journey. Trust me. And reaching self-mastery sometimes is a lifelong journey. Some of us reach it and some of us don't. A lot of us fall short. It's okay. You'll be back. You can try it again. That's called reincarnation. All right, let's talk about this lesson. They say knowledge is gained from the cradle to the grave. I agree. Okay. The grave, knowledge of self is a must before you pass on. Why? Because if not, you're coming back here. Again, that's reincarnation. Lack of knowledge, not knowing yourself. So knowledge is a must of what? Self. Okay, again, let me give you this quick understanding about education. You can obtain a master's degree after passing what? 1,000 hours of study in that area of field that you're endeavoring in. Okay, I got master's degree religious philosophy, religion, history. I got Greek mythology. Okay, why? I spend time to learn those things. That's what master degrees are gotten for. To what? I got them in my pocket. But that I remember I got this, I got that. They don't really give a damn about it. Okay? But those are personal milestones or accolades that you can achieve. Nobody's got to be involved at the end. Yeah, I know he did that. I know he did that. Yeah, I ain't got to brag about everything I do. Moving on. I teach what I know. Let's go. So again, becoming a master of anything, 1,000 hours, you can get a degree, certificate. Okay, yeah. Degree in excellence. All right. But self-mastery, knowledge of self, is continuous learning from what? For the rest of your life. I'm not going to think I know enough that I can stop learning. Not me. I'm studying since I've been studying from the cradle, I'm going to study till I get to my grave. Simple as that. I got no problem. Why? That's the way of life for me. Study is what I do. Okay, call me a nerd. Anybody ever call me a nerd? Why? I don't know why. I'm no nerd. I love studying. I love reading. I carry a book all the way I go. Nobody ever call me a nerd. Moving on. All right. I know how to do what it is I do. I'll make it look good. And just like education, masters teach up and coming masters, professors. They went through years of studying, practicing, training. So what? They can master it, so they can teach others to master it. That's an ongoing cycle. I'm just another link in the chain of what? Passing down knowledge. That's what I do. I obtain it, I manifest it, I make sure it works, then I pass it down. Moving on. That's but I make sure it's what I know, not what somebody told me, what I heard, or what I read in a damn book. Okay, learning. I learned the 7 Hermetic principles, master degree in the Hermetic principles. Okay, I know the first law is Hermetic principle is what? All is mental. God is the mind. It's all up here. That's the Hermetic principle. You can like it, agree, don't give a damn. These are things that you can learn for yourself and have that knowledge. Again, the next one is polarity, duality. You see me doing this? This is duality. This is the first thing that Ra decided when he came out of the noon with all the chaos. Chaos is a bunch of potential, but no order. He needed order. That's what Mayat represents, order, polarity. Two opposites working together to make one. A coin needs a head and a tail. Up needs down, right needs left, good needs evil. You get the concept? Okay, this is just all philosophy that you can practice and learn, and you put the time in, you get the certificate as you master this concept. That's it. Make life your study. Get a master's degree in that. Excuse me. But yeah, as an educator, I'm big on learning. Why? That's how you get better. Moving on. Excuse me. I live by reaping the karma. Okay, you reap what you sow. Cause and effect. Because you do this, the effect is going to be that. Good in, good out. Bad in, bad out. It don't change. It's a law that man have to live by. He don't set them. Okay, certain things we got to live by. And I ain't got a problem with that. Once you learn them, understand them, they're for a purpose and a reason. Use it. Excuse me. But again, I reap what I sow. If I live right daily, that means what? I'm blessed daily. We call that karma. You get what you deserve. If you're deserving a blessing, that means you're living right. If you ain't being blessed, that means you're not living right. Ain't nobody got to be involved with you and yourself. You and God, okay? Polarity is the duality opposites. North needs south, east needs west, okay? Everything needs the opposite to, that's called polarity. 2 poles, north pole, south, okay? East, west. And, another one of my favorites. Vibration. Everything vibrates, rhythm. Everything is vibrating at a certain pace. Remember the concept of God, energy, frequency, and vibration. Everything happens with the vibration, okay? All right? So, again, understanding that. The next one is, they tell you all the time, as above, so below. See the guy doing that? He's telling you what's going on up there. And it's the same philosophically. We are the universe. The universe is in us. All 7 planets is in us. The 7 chakras represent the 7 planets. We've been doing this for a long time. This is esoteric knowledge that you can use and manifest for yourself. Everybody ain't into it. Everybody don't give a damn. This is why they keep doing subliminal messages. And y'all missing the message every time. Y'all just going through the motion. They got a new movie coming out. It's going to get y'all ready for what? The alien invasion. The AI takeover. Y'all know that the highest technological advancement of man's civilization going to end up with machines taking over. And what we doing? Making more machines. How smart are we? I don't answer that question. All right, it's rhetorical. Next one is, okay, another area. I got the master's degree in the Hermetic principles. Knowing zodiac sign. Ding, ding, ding. Master's degree. 1,000 hours. Spending learning about my zodiac. And I learned more about myself with my zodiac sign knowledge than anything else I learned. I get at the highest rating. Why? Because they telling me about me. And I know me, but they telling me about me. That always freaks me out. But they knew that about me before I even got here. So I'm not special. Oh, I'm a Capricorn. No, you're just born that sign. This is the thing, the qualities of your character. And once you understand that, some people, he was a Leo. He loved being Leo. He liked the good parts about it. He liked the other part. No, he doesn't like the good stuff. Yeah, blah, 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 blah. Yeah. You got downsides, dude. Selfish, egotistical. Okay? Those are qualities that you want to know the dark side. Everybody got some. Okay? The dark side. That didn't want nobody to know about. Be transparent, my friend. Okay? But fluid, loose. I ain't got nothing to hide. Moving on. All right. But knowing my zodiac sign, I got that master's degree too. Okay? Studying your zodiac sign. Mine is Capricorn. I studied all 12 of them. I just want to know about me. No, I want to know about everybody. So I do know all the signs. Okay, I spent my time to do that again. Studying. Most people just do their own sign and be, cool. No, I know about you. I know about you. I know about you. I know about all of y'all. So okay, I don't just know me. I know you too. All right, I just told you, third eye vision. I see your intentions. All right, and again, Capricorn. The quality that they tell me about me fits me to a T. That freaks me out. Okay, first of all, and the quality that I lived by before I even learned about Capricorn and Zodiac. I had these qualities that I just knew I had them. I just didn't know where they come from and why I had them. I just knew that's how I was. If you cross me, I am the most vengeful person you could ever meet. Trust me, my first sweetheart broke my heart. I still got a problem with her, but I haven't forgotten her yet. I'm not gonna forgive her. Simply that's unforgivable. Simply that. Oh yeah, I had my heart broken one time. Since then, I didn't put my heart out there to be broken. Why? Because it would, and it would. If you had your heart broken more than once, you ain't too smart. I'm just saying. No. Give me that. No. You don't worry about that. Give me that. Nobody deserves that power over you. That's what I'm trying to tell you. And my pastor, my master, Sadi Google says that you don't give nobody that power over you. Don't give them this. You can't have this. You can't have this. You can get all of this, but you can't have none of this. Understand that. And don't even think about the lower nature. Moving on. Women, if you think you can just say what you want to your husband, mistreat him, emasculate him, and you think he's going to be romantic when it's time to go to bed, think again. I just want to put that out there for y'all married women who think it's just a one-sided affair. No, it ain't. I fulfill my husband's duties. Okay, moving on. Know why what I do. Now that I learning my horoscope, I understand because, dude, this you Capricorn. Don't blame it on me. Blame it on my sign. Okay, I just living up to what my sign say I am. 100%, no problem. But and again, I am the way my sign says I am. I lived into that. I didn't know that, nothing about that. But I know that after what? Studying my sign. Nobody had to tell. No, I put my homework. I said, damn, man, I love Jesus. And listen, we ain't got to do the whole zodiac. Okay, I'm a little overkill. I got that. But at least know your sign. That's 50% of you knowing yourself. That's halfway home. That's 50% of your knowledge need to be of your zodiac sign. That's who you are. Well, I'm not. Okay, that right there, that's why you fail. Moving on. Okay, in life, tests are to be learned from, not to just keep doing over and over again. They learn a damn thing from it. That's insanity. Moving on. You can't know yourself if you don't learn about your true self, aka your zodiac sign. You're born, you got a birthday for a reason. Philosophically, metaphorically, however you want to, but it's all, if you understand it, it makes sense. If not, you just out here just wandering around, walking blind. Okay, but I am a hard worker. Anybody know me? I ain't lazy. Okay, I'm loyal to a fault. If I'm with you even to the end. I was there through his dying day. I watched him die. I watched him go through it. I stood there and watched purposely. Life lesson, real life lesson. Okay, if you want to be that guy, oh, I can tell you about that end. And it wasn't good. But he lived a good life. Oh yeah, he lived a good life. He had everything. But in the end, he didn't win. So you can win here and lose in the end, or do what you need to do here and win in the end, and stop this nonsense of playing this game we call life. Okay? Go to eternity. Immortality. You'll be you forever. Think about that. I love that idea. I can't wait to get to forever. But another part of my concept, of my personality, I hate being betrayed. Why? I'm an honest dude. I'm fair. I ain't never crossed him. He can't say that. See, I'm fair. I'm only responsible for me. Even when you wrong me. Like I said, I'm the most vengeful guy you can know. Okay? I got him back too. Oh yeah. He didn't get, nobody get a free pass. Nobody. And you know how I feel about that guy? He didn't get a free pass. Maybe fair. I got a feeling for my son. Yeah. But knowing I ain't got to worry about that. Why? That take care of itself. See, and I don't like being played or lied to. I played the game. I'm a hustler, so I know the game. And I know when you're playing. Why? Because I'm playing you. You better be playing me while I'm playing you. Get the concept? Okay, I ain't got a problem with that. Rule number one in the game: play or be played. I knew that rule firsthand. I knew that hand. I got that one. Fact, proof. Okay, so I'm down with the understanding of the game. I played it and had no problem with it. Okay, didn't get my heart broke. None of that. Why? Man, I'm playing. This is fun for me. I'm having fun. I'm doing me. He loved that. That was his thing. I'm like, man, I ain't got time for this. Now what? They lock you up for this nonsense. I don't want this game. I can teach, preach, and talk all the nonsense I want, but I ain't gonna worry about nobody coming locking me up. Okay, as long as I don't mess with them, they won't come mess with me either. So I just keep teaching right thinking philosophy. I appreciate you tuning in. Let me get back to the lesson. I'm about to wrap it up. This is my favorite part. 42 Confessions of my eye. I got that thing on the wall right there. I point to it on a regular basis. That changed my life. For anybody who is down and out, and you got saved, be it Christ, Allah, Buddha, Ishka, you pay homage to them. Every day. I love Maya. Why? It saved me from a fate like that guy. I don't want that. So, Maya. And Hermetic principles, 1,000 hours for each one is 7. Zodiac sign, 1,000 hours, mastery. 42 Confessions Maya, 2,000 hours. Why is that? I wanted twice as much as I was getting from the rest of them. I needed this. This is what I worked on for the last 30 years. That's why. Okay. And I practiced, and I practiced until I mastered being able to recite the 42 Confessions in earnest. Not, I think I'm, no. Prove them, live them, become it. All right. And I've changed philosophy, practicing the 42 Kinetic Confessions and mastering them over a 30-year period changed my life. I'm here now because of Maya. Okay. Self-knowledge is attained. And that's the goal for all us in general, but right thinkers in particular, like you said, we want knowledge of self. I want you to know you. So I'm giving you everything I could to get you to do just that. Damn me, you ain't got to know about me. I just use me as an example. But it's all for teachers and purposes, not to glorify or brag about nothing. My ego, I'm not into that nonsense at this point. Okay, way past that. All right, but self-knowledge is the goal of all right thinkers. And because when you know yourself, you're ready for what? To be yourself forever. If you don't know who you are, forever's a long time, and you can't go there not knowing. That's the purpose. Those who get there know how they got there. It ain't by accident. So all my religious people understand. I got a nice lesson for y'all coming up to. I'm gonna bust your side of the head with some more truth. All right, but again, I practiced and I mastered. I obtained self-mastery for myself. But you only do that by living the philosophy that Maya gives you. And that, by doing that, will change your life. Okay? My God I worship is a female. Okay? Maya. Okay, no shame in my game. I'll let you know where I stand. And my life journey on the spiritual path to make enlightenment was complete after 15 years. Okay? Matter of fact, no, I became enlightened from the big guy 15 years ago. Now I teach what I know from a philosophy that I mastered myself. That's why I call it right thinking. It's mine. It's my life. I'm letting you in on what and how I did what I'm doing. I teach you what I know. And whole life experiences led me to be where I am now. So I just use all those experiences to help you. I ain't got to make nothing up. I ain't got to lie to you. Moving on. But when you reach self-mastery, you will have completed your what we call your spiritual life journey. In the physical form, in the human form, we are spiritual beings, divine spirit beings having a human experience for the purpose of gaining what? Consciousness. Spirit is given. Consciousness has to be earned. You got to become aware of who you are. That's you becoming one with God in the flesh. It's all mental. Remember, Hermetic principles, you get to God that way. Don't worry, I'm going to help you out with that. All right? Spiritual is all mental. Spirituality is all mental. Y'all want the physical stuff. That's matter, material. That's the devil. That's the devil domain. Okay? He pleases you with stuff. And y'all like bright color, the rainbow. They just love. Okay? But they glitz you in glamour. That's all a facade to get you fall victim of that they do. The masses is ignorant. They see y'all as ignorant people. That irks me to the core, personally. I'm not one of y'all, but I was. I was ignorant. Okay, I wasn't always smart or enlightened. But now that I am, I see it. Moving on. I'm just doing my part to try to help those who want to get enlightened do. That's why I'm here for you. All right. And again, when you complete your mastery of what self, meaning become enlightened, lifestyle change, your life is better. This becomes a way of life. And religion is what you do daily, your lifestyle. You incorporate it in your life. The lessons you learn are meant to incorporate it in your lifestyle, and you see how you can learn, manifest all the disciplines of philosophy, yoga concepts, and that's my next one, excuse me, but that's where I'm going next. Why? These are all disciplines that you can practice. We're giving you the layout. All you got to do is follow it. We instructors. Okay, last phase. Okay, next one, this is the best part. Master the 5 yoga concepts. I've been giving it to you for years. My favorite yoga of wisdom. That's the Maya philosophy of Sarya myth. Okay, it's about teaching you about who I say. I just gave you the Iset mysteries. Okay, Isis mysteries. I'm a master yogi. 15 years and running now. Okay, why? I've been enlightened. Okay, I reached the highest level of communicating my spiritual disciplines, the categories. So I'm a yogi. Okay, Y-O-G-I. Okay, why? Mastered the philosophy that yoga lays out, and I've earned that 1,000 hours again. There you go, again. And it's 5 of them. See where I'm going with this? I'm doing this for a long time. Okay, and what's this? The yoga, first one, yoga, you must master is the yoga of wisdom. That's I said. Okay, wisdom, knowing thyself. Okay, resurrect and having the power to bring what the dead back to life. That's amazing. I've been doing that for years, bringing from a dead level of ignorance to a living level of knowledge and understanding on the perpendicular of the square on the Masonic order. Oh, you talk, yeah. You know any secrets? No, I ain't gave you nothing. But I can tell you what we represent. Half of y'all who practice Masonic order don't know a damn thing about Masonic order. You just came to be a Mason. No hand grip, no password. That's all you know. Don't know yourself from a hole in the ground. All right, but the wisdom you get from Aset. Next one, I mastered the yoga with mastery of what? Devotional love. That's my Christian family. I hang out with them because they show devotion to God every week with no discretion. On Wednesday, I'm on a prayer line with them. I'm not a Christian, but I fellowship with them. Why? Because I'm practicing devotional love with people who practice devotional love, and their faith is just had to be Christianity. I ain't got a problem with that. Okay, get it. And yeah, another one, mastery the yoga concept of Tantra. Now, Tantra yoga, that's the one with the position. I'm not doing that. I get the concept. I get and understand it. And that's one of the physical aspects of yoga concepts. That's when they're going to have you loosen up, working out, get your chi right, get the body flowing. I understand that. They call it TIF, TJEF, or they have THEF. That's the physical exercise of the yoga philosophy of the Tantra yoga. I stray away from that. Why? That ain't my thing. Kama Sutra, extending your pleasures of sex. I ain't with none of that, okay? You want to learn that? Somebody who teaching that, that's not what I teach, okay? I got the other 4. I don't particularly care for that. At my age, I'm not swinging from chandeliers. I'm not pretzeling to myself. No. You'll never see me sit in those positions. Crossing my legs ain't happening. This is the best you're going to get. All right, let's go. All right. Let me wrap it up again. I appreciate you tuning in. But these are life lessons that you got to put your time in to learn, to master for yourself. I'm just telling you what I did. I ain't bragging. I'm just telling you this is a lot of work. I put my time in for this. 1,000 hours, okay, for each one. I mastered the yoga, okay, one of my favorites. This is my favorite. Meditation. Tahuti, the mind of God. That's where God dwells, in the mind of man, in the heart. So you get the heart, God, the mind, God, that's you becoming one with God within yourself. That's where he dwells. The temple not made with human hands. That's up here. The heart is where God dwells in man. Sorry, I get excited. But I'm trying to make it clear to you. You understand it. You can study it, like it, don't like it. It don't make a difference. But these are things that if you want to have mastery of yourself, you need to know these things for yourself. It's part of who you are. Last one. And another one of my favorites, this is the Mayat one, a master of yoga of right action, selfless service. I'm doing it right now. I perform this every day, have been for last 7 years and counting. So yeah, I know what I'm talking about. I do what I do for you. Hope you enjoy what I do for you. Also, in closing, right thinkers, may you all live to be 100. Me, 100 miles a day. So I never know my right thinkers who understand self-mastery is a lifelong journey. Trust me, and passed away. If you do this journey right, you don't pass away. You go on to the next level. Ignorant people pass away. They don't multiply, they die.